Hey everybody, this video brings us out to Yulee, Florida. Literally just woke up. This is where I slept last night, here at the Florida Welcome Center. Again, I'm in Yulee, Florida, right on the border of Florida and Georgia. Right down there is the little bridge you cross over to get into Georgia. This is all the further I made it last night. Usually, it does not take me 3 days to get home, but I did not leave until very, very late Sunday night. I was supposed to have left a little bit earlier, but did not get out of Pennsylvania until pretty late. So, drove all of yesterday, and I was hoping maybe to make it back home last night, very late last night, very, very early this morning, like 1, 2, maybe even 3 o'clock in the morning. I was thinking I was gonna make it home by, but it did not happen. I got here at about 2 a.m. and I've still got about 3 more hours to drive until I get home. And I thought, I'm not doing it. There's no way, there's no way I'm continuing to drive. So I just pulled over here and went to bed in Vanderbilt. But I just, like I said, I do still have like 3 more hours of driving to go. So not a big deal. I'll make it home in plenty of time to pick Sean up from school, but we are here. And since we are here, I figured I'm gonna get my free orange juice. One cool, did I lock the van? I did now. One of the cool things that the welcome centers here in Florida do is they give out free, fresh squeezed Florida orange juice. Not that I'm some like huge orange juice fan. It's okay. I could go either way with the orange juice, but it's pretty good here. The orange juice here, again, it's fresh squeezed. It actually tastes really good. They make sure it tastes good because they're not gonna be like, hey, welcome to Florida. Here's your free, mediocre glass of orange juice. Now, they give you some good stuff here. So, again, we're here at the Welcome Center. Figured I would get some OJ. This ProMaster here has also been parked since last night. When I got here, very, very, very late last night, they were also parked here. I thought, hey, there's another fellow ProMastarian. That's what I'm gonna call us, ProMastarians. There was a fellow ProMaster, a ProMaster driver, a ProMastarian parked right here. I'm guessing they're probably still in there sleeping, or maybe they're listening to me right now talk about them. I kind of wonder what their setup is like. I wonder if they got a bed in there. I wonder if they tricked out their ProMaster. Very curious about that. Every time I see a ProMaster parked at a place like this, I always think, okay, that's probably somebody who's traveling. That's probably somebody who has maybe tricked out their van a little bit. I'm always curious what it looks like inside, but again, they are still sleeping, so I'll let them be. Again, here at the Florida Welcome Center, great seal of the state of Florida. In God we trust. There's a boat on there. I don't know what that lady's doing. She is like throwing flowers. I don't know what she's doing. Comments down below if you know what that lady is doing. I don't know. There's a palm tree. There's some like ferns, a boat, and a lady, I don't know, throwing flowers or something. Comments down below if you have any idea. I'm not super familiar with the seal, like the great seal of the state of Florida. Got to get more familiarized with all the Florida stuff. I'm pretty familiar with Pennsylvania, but not so much with Florida yet. Gotta figure all that stuff out. But again, we are here at the Welcome Center. Check this out. They actually have footprints for all these different Florida animals, like the black bear. Pretty big footprint, almost as big as my foot. That's cool. Florida panther. We got the river otter. I've actually seen a couple of these. These guys are cute. They like playing in the rivers down here. It's pretty awesome. You can see them in a lot of lakes. We got the American alligator. I've seen a couple of these as well. These guys are cute. These guys are scary. Gotta keep your distance from the alligators. Pretty big footprints. Look at that, bigger than my feet. I didn't realize that. Yeah, again, these guys are big. They are very, very big. White-tailed deer. We got those up in PA. We've got the gray fox. Look at that tiny little feet for the gray fox. wild turkey. We got these up in PA as well. I haven't actually seen a wild turkey down here in Florida yet. I used to see these up in Pennsylvania all the time, but not down here in Florida. The great blue heron, I think we have those up in Delaware, if I'm not mistaken. And then we just have animal tracks. Tells you all about the different animal tracks. Sometimes even when you don't see an animal, you are aware of its presence by the signs it leaves. The tracks are probably the most positive identification left behind because every animal's tracks are distinct. See if you can find any of these tracks and discover what has passed here. Pretty awesome. That is cool, little interactive element here at the Welcome Center for, I would say the kids, but for kids and adults. I've actually looked at these before, so for kids and adults, that's cool. That is pretty neat. And I'm actually surprised by just how large the alligator prints are. Again, these things are kind of terrifying. When you're here in Florida, these are always sort of lurking. Anytime you're by any body of water, whether it's a lake, whether it's a stream, and whether it's a retention pond, if there's water, there's probably one of these guys. This is pretty cool. They've got this dolphin out here. I think these are all over maybe the state. This one is all citrusy with his orange. Look at that. You can tag your photo to Let's Shine SPC. Welcome to Florida. Dolphin Clementine. Oh, this is Dolphin Clementine. There we go. Dolphin Clementine artist Marcus Oani. I don't know how you say that. I'm sorry, but pretty cool. So I'm guessing maybe these are all over Florida or all over the welcome centers or something. I know back in PA, and I think even down here I've seen them. Certain towns will have these. And they're all different. Like back in Pennsylvania, in my hometown, we had the Rams because our school team is the Springford Rams. So everybody had a bunch of Rams, and each one was painted differently. I know Boyertown, I think they're like the Bears, or I don't know. Back in PA, the town of Boyertown, Pennsylvania, they had Bears, and they were all painted differently. They were all over the town. So this is pretty cool. I think these are all over. That is neat. Clementine. I don't think are these clementines then, not oranges? They look like oranges to me. I don't know. What does a clementine versus orange look like? I'm not sure. You can see how many, I don't want to touch this thing. You can see how kind of grody it is from just people touching this all the time. I'm sure this thing gets probably hundreds of photos taken with it every single day, and all these kids touch this. It says do not climb, but I'm sure this thing gets climbed on, definitely touched. This thing needs a repaint. Even the nose is looking kind of grody. Lots of hands all over the dolphin here. Pretty cool though. That's awesome. I love it. Gotta find some more of these. I'm gonna leave you guys out of this little portion of the video. I did just wake up, and I'll be right back. Do you guys think my voice will ever go back to normalcy, or will I just be in this perpetual state of grog for the rest of my life? I feel, by the way, my next band name, Perpetual State of Grog. I like that. I feel like my voice has been just like groggy for the past like 4-5 days now. Hasn't gone back to normal yet. I don't know. Again, it's fairly early. All right. Man, I could really go for a snack right now. Again, I just woke up. I'm pretty hungry. I love how, because this is Florida, they actually keep their snacks or vending machines in a building, probably due to the fact that it's crazy hot out there. Could you imagine trying to keep one of these things cooled down in the Florida heat? You probably burn to the motor on one of these in a week. So they keep everything, ooh. I don't know, should I take this as a good sign? I just found a quarter. I mean, yeah, it was heads down, tails up, and it is a quarter, not a penny, but as the saying goes, see a penny, pick it up. All day long, you'll have good luck. see a quarter, pick it up all day long, you'll have 25 more cents. I don't know. I'm going to take the, for some reason, green, maybe I shouldn't have touched this, the green quarter as a sign of good luck. So again, vending machines here in the building, probably to keep everything cool, out of the sun, out of the crazy Florida heat. There's some good looking food in here, but it's just, you know, it's vending machine, snack, junk food. I'm gonna hold off. I'm probably, let's face it, I'll probably end up hitting up a Starbucks. I was gonna say maybe I'll just wait until lunch and grab some lunch. It's kind of what I usually do, but I'll probably just end up going to Starbucks at some point on the, like right down the road. I'm sure the next exit probably has a Starbucks. Every exit has a Starbucks. All right. Anyway, I'm getting a fresh squeezed orange juice. I'm gonna pass on the vending machines, but I did find a quarter, so glad I went in there. So this is pretty cool. They actually have a photo op here of the Florida Welcomes You sign, right down the road. There's a much larger one of these as you pass over the bridge from Georgia into Florida. This is what you see, or maybe this is even the same size. I don't know. This one's actually quite large. This might be a scale replica. I could see this being the same exact size as the one down the road. But obviously, pulling over on the highway to get your photo taken with this sign would be a terrible, very dangerous idea. Do not do that. You instead can come here to the Welcome Center and get your photo taken with the photo op they have. That is cool. Florida welcomes you. That is awesome. I love seeing this sign. Every time I would drive down here, I'd be so happy to see this. I would know A, either I was home, or B, I was gonna be in Disney soon. Always nice to see the Florida welcomes you sign. And you can get yourself a photo op with it. That is awesome. All right, here I go. Did I do it? I think so. Florida welcomes you, photo op, done, checked off. Also, I think any moment now it's gonna rain. Florida welcomes you with a really cool sign and typical rainy Florida weather. Thankfully, it's not so humid out. It's a little humid out. I mean, it's always a little humid in Florida. I don't care what day it is. There's always at least a little bit of humidity in Florida. But today, not so bad. The fact that it's overcast and there's a breeze blowing and that the humidity is low actually feels kind of good right now. Not a bad way to be welcome to Florida. I mean, I'm not looking forward to the rain, but temperature-wise, not bad. The Welcome Center even has antiques. Look at the, do you guys know what this is? Kids, do you know what this is? Look at the payphone. I did just find a quarter, although it's actually 50 cents. Wow, remember when like it was a dime to call somebody? Now it's 50 cents to call somebody. Do you guys think this works? I kind of don't want to touch it. These things are notoriously gross because everybody puts their ear and their mouth to it, so they're kind of disgusting. But I do wonder, does it have a dial tone? Does the phone booth work? Does the payphone actually work? Is there anything down here? I know a lot of times, no. A lot of times down here, there'd be like a phone book, like a local phone book. I guess they don't do that anymore. How to use, I don't know. I guess you can look up numbers, but should I try it? I kind of don't want to, it's gross, but I'm going to. I would kick myself if I didn't just listen to hear if there's a dial tone. There is a dial tone. You can actually call somebody on the payphone here at the Welcome Center. Hey mom, hey dad, I just made it to Florida. I'll see you in a couple of hours. That's cool. I haven't seen a working payphone in years. I used to use those back in the day. I remember calling my mom and dad to come pick me up from places back in the day, back before the days of cell phones and, well, it was you used to use those, and then you got pagers. Pagers were really, really popular for like 2 or so years, and then phones dropped down in price and pagers went away. But I remember calling my mom and dad on those to come pick me up, then paging them to come pick me up, and then eventually calling them on my portable cell phone to come pick me up. And now kids probably don't even know what a pager or a payphone is. I can tell you one thing, if there are fellow pro-mastarians sleeping in the ProMaster over there, they're not happy right now. They're doing some maintenance. They got some weed whacking going on right around the van. If they were not awake, they're awake now. That is loud. That is not the way I would have wanted to have been woken up this morning. But all right, anyway, let's go inside. Let's get our orange juice. So of course, like any typical welcome center, there's a whole bunch of pamphlets of things you can go see, like the St. Augustine Lighthouse. I've been there to see the lighthouse. I've never actually gone up in the lighthouse. I'm gonna have to do that one of these days. That's definitely a Florida bucket list item, something I have to do very soon. Also the Fountain of Youth. That is also something I plan on doing in the not too distant future. There's a lot of things I plan on doing in the not too distant future down here. Look at the old jail, colonial quarter. There's a lot of cool things to see. Lots of things. Again, on my bucket list of things I gotta see down here. I mean, Jacksonville Zoo and Gardens, gotta go check that out. I only just moved down here like 3 months ago, so I've been trying to do some local things, but I've got to hop in the van and go check out some of these other things. This is pretty cool. They've got a big life-size NASA astronaut here. I'm guessing for the Kennedy Space Center. That is cool. Awesome photo op. Get your picture taken with the Florida welcomes you sign, with a dolphin, and then with a NASA astronaut. I've been to the Kennedy Space Center twice, but not for a really, really long time. It's been many years. I think 2000 was the last time I was there. So like 24 years ago was the last time I was at the Kennedy Space Center. I've got to get back. The place is pretty awesome. Definitely gonna do a video there someday. That is cool. Awesome photo op. I guess I have to do this one as well. This guy's cool. I like that he's life size. That is awesome. I'm actually kind of surprised that Disney does not have more of a presence here. They do have the pamphlets for Disney Springs. They've got Universal here as well. Oh, of course, I was looking, where's the SeaWorld? They've got SeaWorld, Fun Spot. I've actually never been to Fun Spot either. Somewhere else I have to go. And Danielle and I were just talking about doing SeaWorld sometime soon. I go to Disney all the time. I'm a Universal annual pass holder, so I go there. Honestly, not enough. I've got to go to Universal sometime soon. It's been a while since I've used my annual pass for Universal. I feel kind of bad to myself, I guess, because I paid all that money, and it's actually, Universal annual passes are not that expensive, but anyway, I did spend the money on an annual pass. I don't really go that often. I definitely have to go to Universal sometime in the very, very near future. But SeaWorld, I haven't been to SeaWorld since I was in 5th grade, so I don't know, what was I, like 10 at that point? So it's been a long, long time, many decades since I've been to SeaWorld, and Danielle and I were talking about just spending the day there, just going for one day to see how things have changed, see what's there. Got some new cool roller coasters. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do SeaWorld sometime in the not too distant future. I think it was last year when Disney was doing their anniversary celebration. They had all kinds of banners and things set up in here. They were promoting themselves pretty heavily inside the Welcome Center, but I guess now that the celebration is for the most part over, they're not really promoting themselves as much inside the Welcome Center. I'm still surprised. You would think, okay, there's a big astronaut for the Kennedy Space Center. Where's the big like Mickey Mouse statue? Like, why has Disney not said, hey, Welcome Center, do you want a giant Mickey statue for your building? You would think that the answer would be yes we do. And you think Disney would have thought of that, or maybe they did, and Maybe the governor shot that idea down. I could see that happening. This is pretty awesome. The backyard birds of Florida. Some of these I recognize from Pennsylvania. Some of them not so much. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for all these different birds, especially the woodpeckers. I love seeing those in the wild. I used to see those every now and then in Pennsylvania. Little ones like this would be on our front tree all the time. I don't know if it was a sapsucker or not, but little tiny woodpeckers would be all over our tree out front. That is cool. And then they also have this for display purposes only campsite, so you can't actually camp here overnight, unfortunately. I like the fact that they actually had to put that sign. Do you think somebody thought they could actually camp here? Should I warm myself up in the that blustery, cold Florida weather? That is cool. I don't have a tent. I don't really need a tent. I do have my my van, but I feel like I have to go camping in the actual woods more often. Maybe I need one of these. Probably. I cook myself some dinner, some lunch in the actual woods. Maybe do some fishing. It's been a long time since I've gone fishing. I'll do some real camping at some point. So again, they do have an astronaut, but no Mickey Mouse. But they do have in case of emergency, dial 911, use at your own risk, throw, don't go, life preserver. I mean, again, it is Florida. There's a lot of lakes, a lot of water down here, lots and lots and lots of alligators. And I don't know who this guy is. Is he like Mr. Florida? Look at that. He's got like a sun. He's got the green hair. He's got plants down the side. I don't know who this guy is. He's cool looking though. I like him. Look at all the coastal pictures. Look at that. That is cool. I would have done that back in my teens, 20s. Now I'd kill myself if I were to try that, but I kind of want to try it anyway. And I don't know where this is. That's cool. I want to go find that beach. All right, so I asked. This is John Pulp, otherwise known as Captain Citrus. That is awesome. And they've got free comic books, actually designed by a Marvel artist. You can see they got these Marvel comic books here. That is cool. They got 1, 2, is this 3 different ones? Yeah, look at that. 3 different ones here. That is cool. Avengers Assemble. So the Avengers are teaming up with Captain Citrus here. That is cool. They've got stickers and everything. They got Band-Aid. Are you kidding me? Captain Citrus Band-Aids? That is cool. You know, I've got to take these. I got to take a comic. I've got to read that. Stickers coming home with me, and I'm not passing on Captain Citrus Band-Aids. That is cool. My next cut is going to, which I'm sure will happen very soon, will definitely be getting rocked in style. That is cool. That is awesome. I did not know Captain Citrus was a thing. I did not know he had comic books. Did not know Marvel was behind this. And I definitely did not know they had epic Band-Aids. All right, got my free orange juice. Florida grapefruit juice, Florida orange juice. You actually have your choice between different juices, but I went with the traditional orange. I mean, if you're here, I guess, could you actually get either one, like both if you wanted? Oh, look at that. You could actually get both if you wanted to try both. I'm just gonna go with orange juice though. Free Florida orange juice. I honestly don't know what I'm more excited about, my free orange juice or those Band-Aids, the Captain Citrus Band-Aids. That is cool. I got the comic books and the Band-Aids and the sticker in my back pocket. That's awesome. I did not know that was a thing. That is cool. But anyway, I gotta chug my orange juice. Again, I'm not some like huge orange juice fan. It's okay. I can take it or leave it, but last time I had orange juice here, I remember it was actually pretty darn good. That is a good orange juice. No pulp, not pulpy. I hate pulpy. Or I'm not. If you like pulp, more power to you. I am not a pulp guy. I don't like weird, slimy things in my food. But no pulp in this. That was a good orange juice. If my orange juice could taste that good all the time, I'd probably drink more orange juice. That was good. That was delicious. All right. Now that I had my My wake-up call, orange juice, and the epicness of Captain Citrus. So cool. I'm thinking it's time to get driving. All right, guys, so that's going to do it from the Florida Welcome Center here in Yulee, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yulee, Florida. Pretty awesome place. You're driving down the interstate. You're coming into, you're crossing from Georgia into Florida. You got to stop here, not only to use the facilities if need be, or to sleep for the night if need be, but also come inside and get yourself some amazing, delicious orange juice. They're open from, I believe, 8 to 5. So if you get here anytime between 8 and 5, kind of like normal working hours, you can get yourself some free grapefruit juice. I really don't like grapefruit juice. That I know I'm not a fan of. But you can get yourself some free grapefruit juice or some free orange juice. I would recommend definitely checking out the. You're gonna feel so bad if anybody's sleeping in there. Check out the orange juice at the very least. It's gonna be, I guarantee you, some of the best orange juice you've ever had in your entire life, right here at the Welcome Center. And if you like grapefruit juice, that's probably pretty darn good as well. And get yourself some Captain Citrus merch. This is cool. It's free to take. You get 3 free comics, which I'm gonna read. That is awesome. You get yourself a sticker, and again, most epic of all, 100 Captain Citrus Band-Aids. I'm almost looking forward to the next time I hurt myself so I can rock a Captain Citrus Band-Aid. That is so cool. Love it. There's amazing inside Florida orange juice, 100 adhesive bandages. Bandages. All right, anyway, I'm mumbling now. I've got to get driving. I'm getting loopy again already, and I got 3 more hours of driving to go. Not looking forward to it. And again, I'm probably going to be doing it in the rain. The rain's coming. It's getting windy. These clouds are looking ominous. And when I was playing Pokemon Go a minute ago, because there's of course Pokestops here, it was already saying it was raining, so it's definitely in the forecast. But all right, guys, that's going to do it. If you've ever been to any of the Florida Welcome Centers, leave your comments down below. If you've been to this Welcome Center, definitely leave your comments down below. I want to hear from you guys. Are you like me? Do you always stop here? I always stop here. I don't always stop here for orange juice because honestly, by the time I usually get to this Welcome Center, it's like pretty late at night, but I always just have to stop here just to use the facilities and just to say, I'm in Florida. I usually take my picture with one of the welcome signs just to say I'm here. If you do the same thing, if you've been here, if you've received your free orange juice, leave those comments down below. And was it some of the best orange juice you've ever had? I bet it was. All right, guys. Again, that is going to do it. I got 3 more hours of driving to go until I get home. Not looking forward to it. But it is what it is. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Check down below for links to Patreon. If you guys do become a patron, I will send you a postcard every single month from the road. They should have free postcards in there. Just saying, Florida, that'd be cool. Free postcards in the Welcome Center, that'd be amazing to send out to all your friends and family or patrons. That'd be great. So anyway, check down below for links to Patreon. If you guys do become a patron, I will send you a postcard every single month from the road. Also check down below for a link to Spreadshirt, where you can grab yourself retro rest stop t-shirts and hoodies and stickers and hats and buttons and all kinds of cool stuff like that. Also hit that join button. There's a dove. Is that one of the backyard birds? Also hit that join button and become a member of this channel and gain early access to all of my videos. And if you guys watch this video all the way to the very end, hashtag perpetual state of grog. You know I was gonna do it, right? Perpetual state of grog. If you guys watch this video all the way to the very, very end, you can see, look at that. People getting their photo taken with a sign. I'll see if they want me to take their picture for them. So, all right, guys, and that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you do hit that subscribe button or you are subscribed, then I will see you guys in the next video. Do you think they'd give me a second glass of orange juice? I kind of want another orange juice. I'll go find out. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Bye. Ask and you shall receive. They had no issues giving me a second cup of orange juice. And believe me, it's worth going back in for a second cup. Also, totally forgot I was probably gonna need the cup for a thumbnail, so I went back in to grab myself some more OJ and to get a thumbnail taken as well. And oh my gosh, oh, that is so good. That is amazing orange juice. But now I got it all over my hands, so I've got to go wash my hands. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next video. Get some OJ. It's delicious. All right. Bye.